Hey everybody, welcome back to GTA Online. Today we're going to talk about how can you become a CEO, how can you buy an office, what being a CEO is good for, what kind of businesses you can do, and stuff like that. So, the first thing you need is of course an office. Now the way to do that is you open up your phone, go into the browser, select money and services and look for Dynasty 8 Executive. So when you're here, you click enter site and these are the offices you can buy. If you have the money, I would suggest buying the Maze Bank Tower one. It's the most expensive, but you can get the best looking garages in it. I wasn't so smart, didn't have that much money, so I bought the Maze Bank West. If you don't care about that, it doesn't really matter which one you want to buy. So you click on any of them, the one you like, the one that fits your budget, I guess, and you click buy from. Now, all these things you see here are not needed. If you want, you can have them, but you don't have to. Gun locker is a good thing because then you can make custom loadouts, which means that if you're on the weapon select wheel, you can set which weapons you have here and you don't have to always scroll through the stuff you have, and you can just have, for example, the Special Carbine Mark II if you want that. I don't have it yet and I wish I would, so maybe it's a good idea to buy that. So anyways, so you can choose your personnel, but it doesn't matter the one you like. You can choose the decor, but then you get like plus 700,000 plus almost a million. So yeah, later you can renovate your buildings. So if you don't have the money now but want a good looking office, later you can do that. The organization name is what your mine is Cheap Dicks LLC, is what's gonna be the name of your business, your Securaserve business. You're gonna be the CEO of the thing you type in here, and when you invite your friends or other players to your business or to your company or whatever, they're gonna see this. So choose wisely, like I did. The accommodation is basically a place where you can sleep in your office if you want to, but I don't think it worth that much. When you're done with it, you can just hit buy. If you later want to renovate it, what you do is you go in, you have the green mark on the one you bought already, you click on it, you click renovate, and then you change the stuff you want. It's interesting to see that if you change the personnel later, you're gonna have to pay. If you change when you buy it, you don't have to pay. Anyways, that's how I renovated. I'm sure you guys know that. Now, when you're done with that, you're gonna have a new icon on your map, which will look like this. Depending on the color, you probably won't have a color. I'm already my CEO, so it doesn't really matter. But if I retire, you can see that it's basically a simple white color, but that's how it looks. This is what you're looking for. You have to go there. Okay, here we are in your new fancy office. Here's your executive assistant. It's good to know that if you talk to her, you can get free snacks. Free snacks all the way. Now, when you have your CEO thing, your office, you get a new option on your interaction menu. You can open up the interaction menu with the M key, like menu, on the keyboard, or the select button on if you're on a console. Now, when you're here, you have a new menu, which is Securaserve. Now, if you click on it, you can register as a CEO. And now you are the CEO of the business name you gave to your business. And now you can do CEO things. Like you can have businesses, that's what I'm trying to get at to. So you come back to your computer, sit down, and this is where you kind of control your empire per se. It's not really that big of an empire. So the three main things you can do with the CEO, the three main businesses you can do is the special cargo one, the vehicle cargo one, which is my favorite by far, and the bunker. The bunker can be done while in a motorcycle club too, so it's not really tied to CEO, but it's good to know that these are the three businesses you can do. These later correlate with your nightclubs, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not really into special cargoes. I haven't started yet, so I can't talk too much about that, but I will talk about vehicle cargo because I freaking love it, dude, and it's the easiest way to make money alone or even with a couple of friends. So if you click on vehicle cargo, I already have my warehouse. You're not gonna get this screen, you're gonna get something like this one, which is a map that shows you where can you buy your vehicle warehouses. These are the crate warehouses, but you get the idea. You choose the one you want. It doesn't really matter. You can choose the size. It's of course good to buy a big one. I'm not sure there are sizes with the vehicle warehouses, to be honest, but I think they are. I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, you buy one and you get this. Now, you see I've already made 7.5 million just by exporting these cards. It's very easy to do this thing. You click source vehicle. That way you just start a mission. On the top left it says I'm gonna get a mid-range value car. There are 3 types of cars you can get: low range, mid-range and top range. And of course top range brings in the most money. So we're gonna do this mission quickly just to show you what it's all about. It's pretty simple most of the time. Sometimes you get a not too good missions, like when they just tell you to send you an image of a mountain or a tree and tell you to go there and find a car, but that's not really happening too many times, to be honest.
You got the details on that car? It should be parked and waiting for you. Just get it back to the warehouse in relatively good shape and we're good.
Okay. You see that? Our assistant called us, told us to get the car. Now I have the car on the minimap. I'm gonna quickly get there. Okay, now this is bad. As you can see, I've got here in like 3 minutes. The reason is this is bad is because I'm on my oppressor, because that's the easiest way to get around the map. And I can't shoot from my oppressor, only rockets. So I have to get in front of him, quickly come down, and shoot out the guy when he comes. That's it. Just a little tip. If you're getting chased by the cops and you're doing a mission or something like that, and I'm gonna leave my oppressor now there, as you can see, it's a good idea to open up your interaction menu, go into vehicles and use use return personal vehicle to storage so it can get impounded. Now I'm also gonna call Lester because I don't really wanna have these cops on me all the time. And the reason I don't want these cops is because they're shooting at me. And as you can see on the bottom right, I have a repair cost for my car. So that's something I'm gonna have to pay, and that of course eats into my profit. So let's get back to the warehouse that we bought. Okay, and now we're back. As you can see, I've damaged the car a bit, so I have to pay 3,000. That's gonna eat into my cost, but yeah, that just happens. So that took around 4 to 5 minutes, I guess, maybe 6, and I've sourced a new vehicle. Now after that, you go into your little office.
Good work. The car's...
Yes, good work. If you're CEO, you get calls all the time. Don't worry about it. So you come into your little office, you sit down at your computer, and this is where you control your sales, because you can only start your sourcing from the office building, or from a terabyte if you have one, or from an arcade if you have the master control terminal, but I'm not getting into that yet. And this is where the fun starts. So, as you can see, you have some standard, mid-range and top-range cars. I have a lot of cars in here. Of course, you're gonna have the one you just sourced. A good thing to do is never sell your mid-range or standard range cars. The reason for that is that if I want to export the standard range, I'm gonna have to pay if we always sell to the specialist dealer because we want to make the most money, of course. Now, if I could sell this to a private dealer, but I'm gonna spend like 5 minutes to get 15,000, that's not a good deal at all. If I do the specialist dealer, which we always do, I'm gonna have to pay 7.5k. I'm gonna receive 37.5k. So basically, I'm making 30k. But if I sell a top range, and this is where the fun starts, I'm getting 80k in like 5 minutes, depending on where you have to take it. But most of the time, it's really close and you just drive around, make 80k easy. The reason I'm telling you not to sell your standard and mid-range ones is because as you start to fill up your garage, after a while, you'll basically only get top range cars when you source one. So as you can see, I now have 8 top range cars. I'm collecting them. I'm not usually selling them alone because I have a couple of friends that I'm playing with. And if you have friends, you can sell 4 cars at the same time. They all have to be in your business for the best results. You can invite them into this business. I'll show you how, but I'm pretty sure you know that. And then, if you do the math, you're making $320,000 in like 5 minutes with 3 of your friends. But even if I do it alone, like I'm gonna do it now, for example, let's sell this X80 Proto because it looks good, I'm gonna make 80,000. So don't sell your mid and standard range cars. If you want money fast, you can, but I would suggest that on the long run, stop selling these and only focus on the top range one because that's the easiest money you can do. I think this is one of the easiest ways you can make money in GTA Online alone, because you can just get into a public solo session, you're alone, you source some cars and then sell some. So I just want to show you what a sell looks like so you see how easy it is. So let's just export this. When you choose the specialist dealer, you have to, of course, confirm that you're gonna have to pay 20,000 up front, and then you receive the 100K upon delivery. Now, when you do this, you get into this car modification menu. What I usually do is just do everything as fast as I can because I really don't care about it. Usually my vehicles become chrome ones. I just change one thing in every menu. I'm not caring about anything and I'm done. You can modify it if you like it. You're gonna drive it for like 5 minutes, so it doesn't really matter, I think. And then look, I've got to take it 4 kilometers from here. I don't know what's that in miles. I'm not using that. And I've already ate into my profits. Nice. Of course, you should you should take care of the car. Most of the times you get dudes like these that just come after us and shoot us, but it's the reason it's good to have the top range cars is because you're just fast and they just can't catch up, and you just don't care about them. I don't suggest. Okay, very nice. I've already lost 1.6k. Never mind. So I don't suggest stopping and fighting with them. Just keep going. You're fast, they're not. You drive well, they're not. Hopefully you drive better than me, and basically that's it. So yeah, let's just get to the point. Okay, here we are. I've made 1.8k damage to the car. Of course, I'm not gonna receive that. On the bottom right, you can see how much you're gonna receive. We paid 20k up front, so it's basically $78,202 in profit in, let's see, 2.5 minutes. I think that's pretty good, isn't it? Some of the good things to know about being a CEO is that in the interaction menu, you have some pretty nice things. For example, if you've bought a buzzard, which is, you know, the little helicopter with guns, you can get that to you anywhere, anytime, for free, and it puts it basically next to you. If you see it on the map, it's there. Here it is, like a car. Now that's extremely useful. Very useful. You don't have to be near an airstrip or an airfield or whatever. Wherever you are, you can just call it down, hop in, and fly away. Also, if you have some friends online and you wanna get them into your business, we're still using the interaction menu. I'm sure you're familiar with it. You press on Secure Yourself, hire associates, and that's how you get some friends. And you have some abilities. Now, the good ability, I never use any of these. You can bribe the authorities. I'm not using. The good one is Ghost Organization, which basically hides all of your associates from the map, even if they are carrying like business supplies, haste preparation equipment, or anything. So if you're like, when you get into bunker stuff later, and you know in a full lobby, and you know that there are there are bad elements in the lobby, let's just say, you can just start your cell mission, put on Ghost Organization, and you're gonna be off the map for I think 2.5 minutes or something like that, and no one will see you. Of course, if they like right next to you in a car, they'll see you and they can shoot you down, but they won't see you on the map and hopefully won't try to grief you. And if you want to stop being a CEO, you can do that anytime. You can just stop it, drop it, start again, stop it, start an MC, drop the MC. So you don't have to worry about this. It's always there until you have your office. So you can just stop it anytime. You just click retire, you quit, you are no longer a CEO. My icon became white again, and it's that easy. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about this. If you have any questions or have anything to add to this, or maybe if I misspoke or said something stupid, please leave a comment and tell me what was it, so we can all learn. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please think about leaving a like and a subscribe maybe. If you don't like it, just press dislike, it's cool. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.